Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's unboxing video. Like I mentioned in the last one, which was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was lucky enough to visit the States and grabbed a few of the exclusives from Barnes & Noble. So I got this one and I got the Space Marine one as well. So Combat Arena, Lair of the Beast, look at it, look at it. We got Blood Angel Space Marine, we got an Ambull, we got a, what do they call them? I want to call it a halfling, but they call it a ratling. That's it. We got the Eldari Ranger and, of course, the Mechanicum robot. So the box art is absolutely glorious, as you can see, with the Blood Angel fighting off everybody by the looks of it. It's designed for 12 years and up, should take 30 minutes to play, and it's a 2 to 4 player game with the Barnes & Noble exclusive sticker. The side is just the same box art. Let's just quickly show that off. It's got the robot on the top, another angle of the Space Marine, and then the other characters. As you can see, it was 34 US and should contain 13 Citadel miniatures. That's a lot more than I thought it was going to contain. A 24-page rulebook, the fighter reference card, action cards, initiative cards, critical injury, gaming board and tokens, and 6 dice. Enter the Ambull's Nest. Combat Arena, Lair of the Beast is an exciting game that pits the questing heroes against a monstrous alien and one another in a savage combat within an abandoned space station. 2 to 4 players take the role of powerful combatants with unique abilities and weapons, each seeking out the Ambull's slimy lair for profit, revenge, or a more sinister reason. It is skill level 2. It says easy to build, no glue. We will be using glue. I thought it was only going to be 5 models because I thought it was the Ambull and then the 4 characters, but it's saying 13 Citadel miniatures. So now I'm intrigued to know what else is in the box. Let's get on in it. Now, weirdly, I guess it's because everybody's cutting back on their single-use plastics. This box only has the 2 stickies on the side. It is very nice hard cardboard, like we've come to expect from these games. Oh, that is a tight fit. There you go, nothing on the inside. A little bit of a letdown. But I can see, oh, that made a bigger bang than I thought. There are the painted figures. Oh, we get 2 halflings. Looks like the Ambull spawn as well. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far. No way. We get the entire Blackstone heroes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We do. Oh my god. Did not realize that. I thought we only got the 5 models. I'm genuinely excited. I thought I was going to have a few special models to paint for a little while and then play a game of this. I was not expecting 13 models. This is really good value then. What did I say it cost me? 35 US with 13 models. If it was 10, we're looking at $3.50 a model. So probably around the $3 mark. That is ridiculous. Take that every day. Tax in around $3 a model. And that's with the giant Ambull. Oh, right. Let me just get past that shock. So we got some weird number tokens, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. Ambull symbols and some more numbers. What looks like explosions and skulls. I've obviously not read the rules. Looks like a turn tracker. No idea though. No idea whatsoever. Then we have the little game board. On one side we have this lovely green, almost looks like a staircase going down into the depths. And then a more flatter surface. I assume the 4 red marked areas represent where your characters will start. These look like Ambull eggs. So maybe you start on this level fighting each other and you fight down into the pit. We got a very unusually shaped rulebook. Nice and square with the main art. Obviously on the back, this is the Warhammer 40k introductory starter set. Has a giant box for basically a board, dice, and some figures. Inside, we get a little backstory, which I'm not going to read, but I'll put up here so you can. Feel free to pause and read that. We then get the classic content page. All the miniatures included in it. So we got the UR025 Shadow Guide, the Ambull and Boar Worms, Sergeant Bernardo. Now, unfortunately, he came from the Space Marine Hero range. I guess you can't have a 40k game that doesn't have a Space Marine in it, so they just threw him in. We then get Janus Drake, Tadius the Purifier, Espen Locano, who I'm very excited for, Pius Vaughn, the Kroot, and then the two halflings, ratlings. Gonna keep calling them halflings. And we got a picture of the robot destroying everything in its path. It looks like the Kroot is chopping down someone as well. So it's basically the figures from Blackstone Fortress used in a different game. Quick prepare for combat, how to play, the facing of your unit. Shows you how your cards work. I am not going to go crazy into all this. But it shows you the combatants, team battle, a lone champion, hunter supreme, the beast's nest, assembly guide. It's weird, they only talk about the same characters over and over and over again. The Blackstone Fortress artwork. Look, it's very strange how they do that. I just noticed it, so let's go back. The Beast Hunters talks about the free on the book. And then it concentrates on showing you how to build them. And it goes to the others. Very strange that they focus on just the 4 characters. And we have the sprues. So it looks like we've got the robot and the Eldar Ranger. And we have the Kroot, the Preacher, and the Zealot. Oh, there's a Ratling on there as well. Then we have the Space Marine sprue, which is of a cheaper material. It's very strange. This feels very rigid and strong. This feels like a, I don't know, cheaper Airfix kit. But it's the Space Marine. And we have the Navigator, the other Ratling, and the Rogue Trader. Very excited to have all these models, to be honest with you. We then have the Ambull and his young, or her young. All the bases. 6 very blue dice. The big base for the Ambull. And a ton of cards. Let's just check there's nothing under the box. Let's stick them there. Carefully open this. Don't want to damage anything. Wish they'd give you a pull tab on them. The fact that there isn't one, very annoying. Very annoying indeed. As you can see, my knife does not even want to go in it. I don't want to cut too precariously. Imagine if I just like sliced open the cards, damaging everything in its path. They really should think through the plastic, and it's like they want you to damage the product for some stupid reason. There we go. Okay, this is quite flimsy cardboard, So we got the Ambull, and obviously the fate of the defeated. No idea what that means. Okay, we got our Lin Shadow Guide. Shows you the kill zone, rolls to hit. Oh, look at that. So further away, easier to hit, but closer up, harder to hit. Obviously a wound tracker by the looks of it. And we have UR025. He has a very weird shooting assault cannon range. Kind of drifts off to that way. I guess it's because he's got it in his hand, but that doesn't line up with how his gun is. Auto pistol and a scout dagger on Graffer. Sergeant has his grav pistol and a chainsaw. Janus Drake has his heirloom pistol and his rapier. Tadius the Purifier. Also, it's the servo skull next to him that shoots, so you can shoot behind him a little bit. We then have Lucano, telekinesis power and a force orb. Pious Vaughn, flamer and a chain blade, very nice. It's weird, everything seems to be easier to hit from further away. Is that because they're in like close combat if they're next to each other? The Kroot long rifle, and then the sniper rifle. So that is your character cards. We then have, it says action cards. Let's see if I can get into this a bit easier. There we go. So I guess use these as actions. We'll read a few, but I won't show them off too much. Backup or crippling blow. Get in range, mighty strike. Get in range, strong attack. Swift step. Swift step. Dash. Circle. Backup, lunge, get in range. A lot of things, I guess. You play those cards to see what you're going to do that turn. And then we have initiative cards. Got the hang of these packs now. Look at this. I've worked out their weakness. Adrenaline surge. What are these ones? Look like wound things. Damaging hit, stay down. Staggered, daze, headshot, stunned, reeling, staggered. Looks like an Ambull card. 1, 2, these are all numbered. Then we got another Ambull card. Gonna leave these in order because I have no idea. They got to be initiative. And that is it. I'm gonna build these. I'm gonna get them ready to be painted. And you're probably gonna see a few painting guides over the next few weeks of me getting this ready to go. And hopefully I can record me playing a game. So that was Combat Arena, Lair of the Beast. Hope you enjoyed. Drop me a like, comment, subscribe, and come back for the painting. Bye-bye.